Now I understand myself when I'm down. Like the sweet sound of hit music, there'll always be something new to keep the tables turning. Hey, you sing the song, but there'll never be an ending. It goes on, just like my love, everlasting. There'll never be a beat goes on, still moving strong, on and on. The beat goes on, the beat goes on, the beat goes on. The beat goes on, the beat goes on, the beat goes on. Guitar playing that feel to show the beat is real. The beat goes on. To win somebody's got to lose. I might as well get over the blues. Just like fishing in the ocean, there'll always be someone new. Who loves the bad times?
Don't put yourself down, baby. You're listening to The Lady Killer here on Fever, the home of modern disco and soul. Here in Vice City, paradise on earth. Hot tubs and fine meal and a spot of relaxation. You dig? Old Lady Killer, gotta rest up. You go, guys, carry on partying.
Yeah, you ought to know. Act just like you know. Whoa, you just ought to know. Yeah, when you're feeling down and low and you need a place to go. Oh, just pick up your shoes and go to the hottest place you know. Oh, where you can free your mind and have a good time. Just step right up to the fire line. Act like you know this is your way to shine. Act like you know there's only stars in the fire line. When the vibes are real, start keeping
Welcome back to Fever with me, Oliver Biscuit, the Lady Killer. Let's take your temperature. Oh, baby, you're frigid. Remember, it's Saturday night, every night, with the Lady Killer. You can apologize in the morning.
Fever 105.
How do you like to enjoy a Rusty Brown's ring donut?
I like to lick lovingly around the outside and then thrust my tongue in the middle.
I like to munch it vigorously.
I just love the batter all over my face.
On Friday nights, I just can't stop eating Rusty Brown's ring donuts.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Sometimes I like to wear women's panties and walk around 5th Street.
When you go downtown, make sure you enjoy Rusty Brown's ring donuts.
Alright, I'm back. Let me just set this up. What's the name of this radio? It's, let me just link it for you. It's like, GTA. It's like GTA's radio. Vice City, I believe. Let me just lower down that music, though. Mic test, hello. I think it might be a little bit too loud, I don't know. Not too sure. Right, let me just close some stuff here. Morning. Hey there, morning. Not bad. Just, this time I'm building a hunter. DPS class, hunter. There's usually, for hunters, like, I could go, there's two ways of hunters. One's pretty much, I've probably already talked about it, but one hunter is your traditional hunter, what I like to say, that generally uses steady shot. It focuses on steady shot, spam. Generally this steady shot is like your top DPS. And then there's also the poison hunter. Let me just lower down this volume a little bit. Test, hello. And then there's, yeah, the poison hunter that uses poisons and explosive shot. So poisons, fast attack speed, so wild quiver is also one that you want to spec into. poisons and then explosive shot. So with explosive shot, it can proc poisons like multiple times with explosive shot. So the idea is pretty much just getting as much poisons procs onto the target as much as possible. What time is it for you, Life? Let's see. What is time is it? It's 11:04 a.m. So is that the morning? I still consider that morning. To be honest, it is super early for me. I usually wake up in like the evenings or something. What server are you on? I'm on Scenarius. Actually, did I write that down? I don't think I wrote it down. Wrote down boring stream, building a hunter. Yes. Scenarius. I'm gonna reset here. Let me just reset. Full reset. Let's not make any mistakes here. Stacking agility. Gonna reset. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's gonna cost me so much gold if I mess up. I think that's it, right? Reset. Okay. So I got one more reset and it's still good, so let's see. Can you post a video of the stream? Yeah, for sure. I believe I had that from my other stream too. Yeah, it was there. So yeah, when I'm done with this, I'll probably just post it uncut, unedit, just the stream itself. Got some 60. Yeah, thanks. I hit 60 like yesterday. As you can see, I still have like the XP potion. I was using an XP potion starting at like level 50. It took about like 3. Technically, it could take like 2 XP potions, so like 50 to 60 could take like an hour. I mean 2 hours. I mean, but I was like very slow at it because I had to deal with a lot of guild management stuff. I was making a video. I was working on spreadsheets here and there. How many damn tabs do you have? This is actually not bad. Usually I have like 100 and then like another browser and then it's like another 100 over there. It's just shit, man. my RAM usage is much crazy. My RAM's like 16 gigs, I believe. Something like that. Let's see. Okay, so this is my hunter spec. This is the hunter spec I'm building into. So I talked about like the steady shot hunter, and then I also talked about the poison hunter. This is a different type of hunter. You guys probably wouldn't have seen this elsewhere. I mean, if you have, that'd be cool. That's cool. But I haven't really showcased this one. It's the, I like to call it the Moonkin Hunter. It's like a Moonkin Hunter, so I'm using Moonkin form. It's Moonkin form plus spell damage. So I'm using spell damage. Bookmarks are for scrubs. Yeah, like I hardly use bookmarks. Actually, I hardly use bookmarks. I just use my history. I look at my history. But sometimes I do have to bookmark because I just get back to it. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, let's just start. Let me just take a look at this again. It's not this one. So just by looking at it, I've got a lot of percentage increased damage, range weapon specialization, sanctified ret, 3% damage increase, arcane barrage, 12%. Moon and fire is one of the arcane balance talents. That increases like nature and arcane. Let's see, arcane and nature damage increased by 2%. So stacking that totals up to 6%. I'm using Moonkin form because I can get the Master Shapeshifter, which is 4%. So I get 4%. I get 4%. Let's see. 4% spell damage. Playing with fire, 3% spell damage. Fire mage tree, so I'm using that one. Oh, where is it? Fire, playing fire right here. Which I might actually not pick this one up. I'm gonna switch this one out for malediction. Let me just malediction. No, oops, not that one. Malediction. The reason why I'd rather have malediction instead is because playing with fire actually makes me take more damage. 3% increase on spell damage, but it also increases my spell damage, which is good. But with malediction and affliction, I just get the spell damage increase and I don't get any penalties for it, so I guess that's probably the better pickup. Arcane instability, I believe that is 3% spell damage and 3% spell crit. Let me just double check on that. Arcane instability, yeah, so it's like spell crit by 3%. I should probably add that. The thing about spell crit, I do need a fair amount. I wouldn't say a lot, but you know, I do need some. Just because poisons go off of spell crit. Do poisons run off of spell power or AP? Poisons run off of AP, but their crit runs off of spell crit. So it's a little bit weird, like you can't just focus on like int or something and then we'll get like spell crit plus like conversion to spell power or something. But yeah, it scales off of AP. Do I have any numbers here? I think I don't. Maybe here. No. I usually write numbers down to kind of see what's. Oh, here. So I guess I did some some quick numberings here. So 4% of damage increases like roughly 8 damage. Something like that, I think. Was it like that? I don't even know what I'm looking at. 20 AP is a 2 damage increase. I think this is right. 2, 4, 6, 8. 1% equals 2 damage increase. So yeah, like, question is, well, this is actually for my arcane. This is for volley actually. So the question is, what's better, stacking spell damage or damage percentage versus AP increase? And these are what your numbers look like in a way. For arcane, volley to increase by 1 damage, you need 10 AP. Rep Pally build, and yeah, like Rep Pally is good because well, mainly they're just hybrids and they'll use like both AP and SP, and then work with abilities that scale with both. So Consecration, which is like 30% AP, 30% SP. They'll use Frostbrand, just because Frostbrands can proc off of judgments. But you could use poisons too. I've seen a lot of PvPers use poisons too. But I think Frostbrand's actually the more popular pick. I've seen that hit like for 700. Yeah, 700 a Frostbrand. Like, imagine that. Usually my Frostbrand hits for like 200, but I'm not really like trying to scale it. But if you're trying to scale it, I've seen it hit for 700. Over Wind Fury, for sure. Yeah, hands down for sure. Let's see what else I got. So, and then my cooldowns, Arcane Power for my cooldowns. Rampage, 5% crit. Mortal Shot, 20% critical damage. If I'm talking about rating here, I probably wouldn't pick up Rampage. Yeah, I simply don't need it because someone else will have crit. Vile poisons and improved poisons just to help out my poison DPS, proc chance, and damage increase. Exposed weakness. I see a lot of people, pretty much all hunters will run exposed weakness. I think it's in like right here, survival. Pretty much, whenever you get ranged criticals, you get 25% of AP based on your agility. And a lot of people try to max this out, like, so it's a 100% chance. I usually just pick up one of it. 33% chance to get the buff, and then you have like a 7-second time window to refresh it. I feel like putting more points into that is kind of a waste. 1 point of it for the effect is fine. You don't need 100% of it, because if you're attacking fast enough and, you know, give it RNG, you might have a chance to just reproc it within the 7 seconds. Really, that's new to me. Wind Fury is supposed to be god tier. Can you explain why? Well, we're talking about like a rep pally. Like, are you using like, I guess, pally focused abilities? Because if you are, then yeah, then Frostbrand would be the better pickup. Let me see here. Protection, holy. So pretty much, consecration scales with AP and SP. You've got you got Hammer of Wrath that scales with AP and SP. You've got let's see, holy. You got this one right here, Exum, scales with AP, SP. You got Seal of Righteousness, scales with AP and SP. So there's a lot of like AP, SP scaling, and the thing about Frostbrand is that it scales with SP. So, and to top it off, your judgments will proc Frostbrands too. So let's see, Retribution. So you're casting like Judgment of Light, Wisdom, or Justice. Shooting that down will proc a Frostbrand, hitting for like, you know, 200 to 700 depending on your stats, and then it will also proc. I think it's in Holy. Also proc this Seal of Righteousness, so you got like double the procs on a single ability. Like using one judgment will proc multiple things, and it's just a lot of burst. So like with Wind Fury, you know, it's like unless you're like a melee heavy build, Wind Fury is probably not the way to go. Have you tried Wind Fury Slice and Dice Armor Pen Execute build? No, but I've seen it. I do have an Execute build, but I never ran it that way. Actually, I did. Wind Fury Slice and Dice. I didn't go for Armor Pen, though. I don't know how well that is, but, yeah. It's, I see a lot of people do that, especially with the new Execute Legendary. It's pretty good, because, Execute gives you a 5% haste, and it stacks 5 times. So that's 25% haste, plus a 20% haste Wind Fury, not Wind Fury, Slice and Dice. So you get a lot of like haste, and what I've seen people do is just go for the Titan's Grip, because if you like, it pretty much makes it like attack super fast, like as if it was like a one-hander, like one-hander speed. There is a sub-talent that builds CP when party members crit. That would be Honor Among Thieves. Would that be good for the Hunter? Yeah, it would be good. Will it be good actually? Because the thing about Hunters is that we don't really use combo points, and if we do, the only combo point thing that we could use is either Meditate. I'd probably pick up Meditate actually, because let's say you're ranged and you're attacking, you're getting combo points, and I'll use this as a buff to get mana back, plus if I need health I could use what is it, Recuperate, which is 10%. I miss some combats, thanks. Let's see. You gotta update your bear guide, shitloads of changes feels like. Wanna know how people are doing it. Personally, yeah, probably I won't update these bear builds like my previous builds, just because, for starters, they are outdated, so they kind of do need an update, but, at the same time, they're just baselines for people to kind of figure it out, and then they can just build on top of it. A lot of people who do use my specs kind of customize it anyway, so having something 100% exact what I do is you know, it's not really needed. And not to mention, I look at my spreadsheets and I don't even bother like picking it up like 100%. Like I kind of customize it towards whatever I'm feeling, I guess. Muffin Man was on. Oh, I missed him. Muffin Man, who does streams and videos. Let's see. Oh, I was just curious. Never heard of any melee wanting anything over Windfury, so it's a new angle to look at the server. Yeah, man. Yeah, so like Frostbrand poisons are great for like hybrid specs. If you're heavy into DPS, like heavy like two-hander, Titan's Grip, Windfury would be good. What else do you have? What other? I think that's it, really. For like DPS increases, nobody really uses that Fire One Flame Tongue. Pool noodle build, flat, freeze up aspect for something else. Dead resources otherwise.
Every one of these beauties is freshly painted. They look brand new. We have new models coming in every morning.
Let's see.
We can get you anything. And if you see a car of your dreams, tell us. We can acquire it for you.
Let me just swap out some songs here. Let's go here.
That's something.
Alright, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to just build it. I always get fucking nervous from it because it's like if I mess up, I fucking have to reset, and then it's a pain, man. I don't want to be spending gold. Let me just open it up. Alright, let's do this. Range weapon, specialization, marksman, so I'm gonna pick that up. Right here. So it's 1, 2, 3. One thing about range weapon specialization is that this will work for melee like abilities. It'll work for casters. Sometimes if you need it, if you don't notice it working, you just have to re-equip your weapon just like that, just to refresh this talent. In a way it's kind of bugged that way, but maybe it's just how it is, because of this classless system where you're using like melee abilities and caster abilities. So a lot of like caster DPS would probably pick this up just because it's 3 points for 5%. It's better than the 1 for 1. You mentioned that you have an Arcane Hunter build. What are the core abilities for it? I'm actually building the Arcane Hunter right now. It's a Moonkin Hunter. The focus is spell damage percentage, agility, and AP. I believe it's it goes spell damage first, priority stat, AP, then agility. Why not use the talent add-on to do the build? Then you can learn all the spells / talents done. Oh, can you fucking really do that? Actually, I do have it. I just haven't updated it. I didn't know you could do that though. So this is, I believe, what they're talking about. It's a little bit scaled down. I think this is it. What you're talking about, right? I don't know. I don't know. I'm old, dude. I'm old. I've been doing like spreadsheets since like day 1, man. It's in beta. Okay. Yeah. I just feel more comfortable if I do this, cause like I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Let's see. I am Blue Troll from Discord, by the way. Made it to the guild. Hey. Okay. Hey. Welcome. Int or agility for stats. So I'm stacking agility for this build. You have to enable beta in options, safer. Yeah, it is safer for sure. I might have to try it out like next time, like on PTR. I'll do it on PTR, that way I can do like resets as much as possible. Let's see. So ranged weapon, sanctified ret is another thing. I want to actually highlight these things where I can just get rid of. Let's go with X, and I'm just gonna increase the color. Here we go. Does that work? Alright, so sanctified ret. If someone else in the group has sanctified ret, I don't need this. But let's just say that nobody has it. I'm gonna pick it up. There's also another thing here. Let's see. There's Rampage. So this is another one I could probably get rid of for raiding. Let's see. Is Alch good endgame? Yeah, I see a lot of people wanting Alchemist because the potions. Like, what's it called? The one that gives you like 1500 health? Titan's Flask? Like, that's a huge one. Like, everybody wants Titan Flask. It's, 1500 health. You use that so you don't have to invest 150 into Stam for the same equivalent. And then you can just focus on like DPS stats. What's nice too? Also, is this Snares? Yeah, it is Snares. What's nice too is you can then save the different builds, share them via export directly in comments. Yeah, I know it's like people would like send me builds, and I'm like, okay, how do I use this? So I had to get this add-on or whatever. I think it's open talents, and then you just open from link, and then you just link it here, and then you can also share it. I think same idea. Load your talents, open talents. I don't know, but it's once I get used to it, it should be easy. 1200 HP. Okay. Oh, and then gives you SP too. Oh, that's good. I didn't know it gave you SP as well. I thought it was just like a flat HP increase. Sanctified ret. So let's go pick up sanctified ret. Retribution. Sanctified ret. This is pretty good. One talent for 3% damage increase. That's a big one. I try to avoid the 1-for-1, which are these, but as fillers, I'll pick them up. What were my choices were, 1-for-1, one talent for 1% spell damage increase versus like, one for like 2% AP increase or something. I don't know, like just AP increase, and my stats kind of look like this. I need like 10 AP for 1 damage versus 1% is just 2% damage. But of course, those are just very small, like collective data that I was just testing. I feel like it's because of, is there like sorry, let me just open up another sheet here. I think it's because of volley scaling. Power coefficient. It might be a AP. It's not gonna work here, is it? Hunter's pet. Hunter. Okay. Attack power, I believe. Volley is yeah, this is actually the reason why it's not doing like AP for my volley isn't actually great, is because it's 8%. Per tick it's 1%. So So the damage is very small, and I can see why it's 10. So that is actually correct. So it's like, cause yeah, that's like 1%. Is it? Is that 1%? No, it's like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But yeah, these numbers are low. If I wanted to scale like AP for my volley, so spell damage is definitely the correct way to do it. Here I am looking at numbers and I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at. Just bad layout on my part. I think they changed it up. They had the second version. I have the old version. I haven't updated it yet, so the new version might be good. I think it is good, actually. I think I've seen it. So I'm kind of straying off here. I don't see it here. Oh, someone replied. Full try hard. LA full of try hard humans. Yo, let me hit the like on that one. Gave me a good chuckle. We're a bunch of tryhards. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, we're trying to get content done, right? Oh fuck, where's my special? Let's see here. Will armor to the teeth work on Moonken? Yes, it will increase, but what's the? Do I have it open still? What's poison scaling? Poison is AP? Yeah, it is. I don't see. Let's see, Rogue. And Venom. I don't see any poison scaling here. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the scaling for poisons in general, but poisons does do like a good fair amount of damage. It's probably like 30% of most of my damage, but like the majority of it is my volleys, so I generally focus on whatever is doing the most damage and then try to increase it as much as possible. Do you know if Deadly Brew from Ascension works on poisons with bows? Yes, it does. So like for PvP, you can put poisons and then pick up Deadly Brew, slow them, and then like pretty much kite them, I guess. But that's a lot of hunters will do that. As for myself, it's even a good thing for like PvE, because you can pick up Savage Combat for the 4% damage increase. This is huge. But I believe someone else will also have it, and I can just leech off of them for the damage increase. For DPS, like if you want to be top DPS, you just gotta leech. That's the secret. You gotta leech. You gotta be this asshole that leeches off of other people. So you're leeching off of Savage Combat. You're leeching off of True Shot Aura. You're leeching off of Rampage, etc., etc. That way you don't have to spend talents and ability essences for that. But then again, at the same time, like if you're in a organized group, you don't need everyone to rock with those abilities and talents. Well, I'm glad I'm catching this because I just want to try because I'm just trying to build this in a talent calc. Okay, nice. Where do these builds get posted? These builds don't actually get posted anywhere. This is actually my favorite build. I still have to kind of tweak it out a little bit. This is actually my current favorite build. The other builds, the other spreadsheets, actually, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I did a tank stream. That build's out there. It's the Flurry Bear. I did that. For this one, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna release it right away. I mean, look at this spreadsheet. It looks like shit. It's like, what the hell is happening? Right? Yeah. The down arrow in the collector sheet isn't working for me. That's weird. Maybe it's your browser, or you're using like some other. Let me open it up. You're using. It's either a different browser, or you're using like the different. Like you're using like, I don't know what it's called. It's kind of like a non-edit sheet where you can't edit, because I think everybody has edit, but you can't really edit the text, so you can like use the controls. So like this is the drop down menu that you're talking about. And then so simply clicking on like see others TG Gold Farmer, you click on it and then it switches, which it didn't switch. Okay, there you go, now it switched. So windmills, Frost Mage, Crater, Windmill, Burly Bear, I click on that, Crater, MajorDOT. So this is kind of it. Oh, look at that, I hit 100. Let's exit that. A good hunter build would make me happy. This is what I'm doing, a hunter build. It's a bit it's more dungeon focused, so if you're into dungeons, you know, you'll do good for sure. Will I guarantee that you'll do good? I'd say so. I'm sure you'll do good. I mean, I'm rocking it. Let's see, Sanctified Ret I got, and then let me see what's going on here. 12%. That's a marksman, is it? I believe. Hey man, which realm are you? You play? I play on every realm. The one I'm playing on right now is Cenarius. So this brush 4% increase stacks up to 12. Earth and Moon balance. So this is strictly for my oh shit, you know what? This is actually super good. So increases my arcane damage. My arcane damage is volley. So volley is arcane damage, but it also increases nature damage, which I use poisons for. So this will increase both my poisons and volley. So definitely a core pickup. You don't think it's a bad idea to post these work in progress? That's the thing too, right? It's a work in progress. I feel like if I post builds that aren't complete, it might screw people over, because they'll like copy it word for word sometimes, and they're like, yo, it doesn't work or something. But yeah, you know, I'll think about it. I'll for sure think about it. I mean, I got like shit tons of builds out there, spreadsheets, PvP builds. Like I got the lightning bolt build. This is actually pretty much almost done. It's like 80% done. I still have to perfect it by like tweaking some numbers out. And then, you know, I've got like a basic farming cat, low level stuff. I got nature healing guides. This is my nature healing guide. Let me just exit this. So I've got like chain heal guides, healing wave guides, lesser healing wave, tranquility, hot healer. I was working on a touch healer with regrowth. I guess I didn't put anything on there yet. Yeah, so what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of healer specs. I think I got some, yeah, a lot of bear, shadow hunter, an execution build. I got TG basic melee build, poison bear. Oh yeah, that's already out there. I mean, but like, they're not perfect. That's the thing. I don't like putting out things that are just like half-assed made and then just throw it out there. It might confuse people. Are the healing guides open for the public? It's not open for the public. It's open for the guild though. If you saw this sheet, it looks like shit too. I might throw something out for the public that is more generalized. So like telling people what are the good pickups, this and that, to really increase their healing. Let's see here. Yeah, I could make a healer for sure. Probably my next stream, because I did a tank last time. This time it's a hunter build, so I'll probably do a healer next and then a melee DPS next. Those are just ideas that I'll probably do. I don't think it's a bad blah blah blah. Okay, makes sense. You'd unlock the Flame War. That's a yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. What healer specs do you recommend for PvE content? Honestly, all the healer specs are good. All of them are good, and then it only comes into like raiding scenarios where like min-max and different fights matter. For example, like Tranquility healers are usually a dungeon spec healer, but they're good for Ragnaros, the final MC boss. But other than that, they're pretty garbage in most fights because it's just how they heal. Earth and Moon, Moon can form. But for like raids, the lesser healer spec is the top spec for heals. And then chain heals like second. And then healing wave specs are third. Holy specs are generally around between like chain heal and healing wave. And then you got hot healers at the very bottom. Sadly, hot healers are at the bottom, but you know, that's just how it is. They were at the top. Hot healers were at like #1 healer. You guys probably seen the 3Ks, 4Ks, 5Ks healing ticks. Yeah, not anymore. You could probably get 3K if you're pushing it on average 1K. I mean 3K is if you're like exploiting, right? I think. So like realistically 1.2K, 1.3K, pushing it to 1.5K tops maybe for healing ticks, and that's it. So there's a huge decrease in their rejuvenation healing output, which is the reason why hot healers are at the bottom, no longer at the top. What realm am I on? I'm on Scenarios, the new one. I want to make a Rogue Hunter. Do you have any recommendations on what to use? Rogue Hunters, you know, honestly, I haven't made like every single type of build, but I do learn off of other people too at the same time. Let's see. If I were to go for like a Rogue Hunter, I'd probably go for like this. Okay, there's two types of hunters that are very common: poison hunters plus poison hunters, or steady shot hunters. Those are your two focus. You're either a steady shot hunter that focuses on like steady shot, or your poison hunter that focuses on explosive shot with poisons. Those are your two types of hunters. If I want to go with like a rogue hybrid, I'd probably use... It doesn't matter. You could probably use any. You could probably use like a poison hunter. That would work. But ideally, I think the best thing to do though is under assassination. I believe it's under sub. You'll need this one right here, Master of Subtlety, which is 12% damage increase whenever you come out of stealth. So what you can do is, start the fight with stealth. You pop out of stealth. You get the 12% increased damage, and then you can feign death into another stealth. So you refresh the buff, feign death into stealth, damage increase. Okay, and then if you need a further damage increase, vanish, and then pop out again, and then you keep the buff rolling. I feel like that's the way to go, but at the same time you're using like your threat resets, and sometimes you need feign death to reset your threat or vanish or something. But it's something to play around with. I'm not 100% sure, but that's probably what I'd go for. I'd go for like, for sure, focus on what's meta, I guess, which is like poison hunters or steady shot hunters. Decide on what you want. Do you want to spam steady shot, or do you want to spam arcane explosion? Explosive shot. Arcane explosive shot or steady shot. Those are the two primary abilities that you're gonna be spamming depending on what spec you are. And then whatever you like, just build into like rogue, I guess. It's hard to say. I was also thinking, what about a rogue hunter, highwayman idea? Yeah, so unless you're using like melee stuff. Yeah, okay, so So it's for PvP. So like cheap shot and stuff like that. Yeah. I think like, yeah, you go into stealth. I have no idea, man. Because with PvP, it's everything, man. Like you gotta take up all of your defensives. Pick up vanish, pick up sprint. If you need to, pick up bubbles, pick up deterrence, pick up disengage, ice block. Like those are your primary stuff that you need to pick up for PvP in general. And then like, you know, good luck with the PvP spec. You could probably pick up Deadly Brew. I think it's an assassination. So you can pick up this so that way your range attacks can slow them. What about the single target healer? I do have a single target healer. It's actually available. It's like shit. Let me just open it up. I mean, I haven't used it for like so long. The single target healer was actually my first healer build way back in like beta or so. It's been a long time since I used it, but the idea behind it is that you're using healing criticals to proc instant heals that cost nothing, something like that. Healer, single target healer. And did that update? Yeah, that did. There we go. Especially as a mess. I'll clean this up on a later date. It says last year. So these are the stats. Hey, look at that. People are looking here. Back then, you know, I was pulling like majority of the heals out there, but let's see what I was looking at here. Crit. So yeah, the reason why you need crit is because you need the procs. Let's see, what do I have? So 50% chance to make flash heal instant after crit. Surge of light. That's the thing. And then holy shock. What is this? Holy shock crits make. Oh yeah, and then infusion light. Holy shock crits make flash of light instant. So you have the holy paladin, and then you have the priest, holy priest abilities turning into like instant heals. And then of course I have like Omen of Clarity to kind of just help out the sustain. But Omen of Clarity is kind of like nerfed. I don't know about that. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know about anymore. Like do I need all this? I probably do actually. I probably do need you need mana sustain, I think. Like if you're stack intellect and then convert that into MP5 with your random enchants, and I think you'll do good. I think that's the only thing that I'll change up on the single target healer. Anyways, let's see. I sniped your healing build guide from your last stream. It really works well for me. Nature healing guide from your last stream. Nice. I'm not sure which healer that healing guide that is, but it's, you know, glad it's working out for you. Is a simple two-hander or mutilate viable? Mutilate's garbage. They do have a random enchant that might actually make it good, but I'm pretty sure it's garbage. Single two-hander is fine. I believe Anderhall was actually pretty popular for two-hander specs. I've seen like a lot of people run with Mortal Strike specs. So it's there, it's good. Should I take intellect or strength as a hunter rogue? If you're for PvP, I'd go for just stam stacking. Just go for stam stacking because it's all about surviving in PvP. You can also convert the stam into AP if you need to. Does explosive shot get the damage modifier from talents that improve arcane shot damage? I don't think so. I don't know what you're talking about. Which improve arcane shot? Is that what you're talking about? Let's see. Marksman. Oops. Okay. Increases the damage done by your arcane shot. No, it doesn't. I mean, like, if you're talking about improved arcane shot, I mean, I believe explosive shot is fire, so if you want to increase, like, the damage of explosive shot, stack fire percentage. Or can you share your poison hunter build? This is a moonkin hunter. It does use poisons, but there is one that's strictly, like, I'd call it a poison hunter because it has, like, the explosive shot, which is primary ability. I don't have a spreadsheet of that. I don't have the spreadsheet of the poison hunter, like a real poison hunter. Is Maelstrom melee healer still viable? Melee healer was viable at the time. It was viable at the time, but not so much anymore. I wouldn't say it's what the heck? Okay. I wouldn't say it's all that viable anymore. It was viable back then for sure. But not anymore. They nerfed Maelstrom too, like the proc chance. And not to mention, like, melee healing is pretty difficult because you're in melee range and you're gonna get hit. So that's kind of the issue. Let's see. Yeah, Hunter vs. Wall for stamp to AP. I'm stacking strength on your single target heal build. Oh, I see. Yeah, because of the conversion. For sure. For sure that could work for the spell power. I mean, that build is so old. I learned so much from, like, through just playing the game, and that's like a super old build. That's the thing. Like, here, let me just open up my own healing guide, and I'll show you the reason. I'll show you, like, the difference between, like, these healers versus the other ones, and the core thing is definitely this right here, healing percentage increase. And if you take a look at the single target healer, there's like nothing in regards to healing percentage increase. In fact, I use spell power or healing power to increase it. I did a lot of conversion with this doesn't work anymore, sorry. This is spell damage. This is yeah, this one will work. This is heal power, but, like, heal power, it's good, but I feel that healing percentage is just more core. That's why I have, you know, percentage healing on there. I have different builds, and as you can see, they're all, like, heal percentage priority. Even on my other specs, heal percentage priority, heal percentage priority, etc. So that's one thing. I mean, that's one of the big difference between my older builds and my newer builds, is that you learn a few things on what's generally better, what's generally a better pickup. I saw a Poison Hunter spec. Let me take a look. I probably missed it. Poison Hunter. Let me take a... Oh, it's that one. So yeah, I was working on one. Let's see. I remember now. But this is weird. Because, like, I was kind of playing around. I'm, like, thinking, okay, poison scales off of AP. I could probably stack strength for like, you know, one strength for 2 AP, and then try to really beef up my poisons. And then also I'm stacking AP percentages. It looks to me like I have the talents, but I don't have the abilities listed. Yeah, I don't have the abilities listed. So if you want to just take a look at the... what you call it, talents, then yeah, this is fine. Like, do you want this, or I guess this is the only thing I have, really. I mean, you could take a look and just kind of reflect upon it, but I wouldn't 100% say this is what you need to get, because I'm still testing it. So if you do test this, I guarantee you're gonna have to reset to kind of tweak it, and resetting can like it can be costly. So if you're constantly resetting, it might not be a good thing for you if you're kind of low on budget. Can I get Vindicate Core? Do I have my share thing? A couple questions. No, here we go. Let's copy that. How viable is Poison Hunters? I'd say so. I'd say they're pretty viable. Like, what now, boy, is like, yo, you're from like Anderhall, right? So, but I guess you're a Horde side. Hunter specs are super popular on Anderhall. That's where I got all my information. That's where I really learned about hunters, is through Anderhall. Okay, thanks. So yeah, I learned a lot of my hunter stuff through Anderhall. I learned a little bit. Actually, I learned more about the poison hunters on Sagaris. So that's kind of the benefit of playing on both servers, is that you learn different types of specs and you get to see how well they do. I believe a lot of the hunter players from Lost Chapter will use like the steady shot hunters specs. So that's guaranteed. Like, you guys probably already seen it. That does good. That's 2k DPS plus in like raids or whatever. 2k plus, yeah, 2k plus. For Sagaris, I learned about the poison hunter. And that too can reach 2k plus. Which is better? It's hard to say. I feel like if you're super geared, the traditional steady hunter build would be better. And I guess that's why like the devs like nerfed AP scaling, or not, agility scaling, I mean, for hunter, for range, because they're too strong. They're too generic. Like, if you really want to play a boring build, that's hunter, steady shot it as is. But if you want like something different, go for the explosive shot with poisons. They're both viable for sure. Yes, share. Okay, let me share this one then. Let me just this Google. Shorten my link. Let me just double check. Okay, it works. Is it shared? Anyone can view. Okay, anyone can view this one. There we go. Yeah, hunter does good. Just wondering how good strength. That's the thing, right? That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know how good strength is. That's why I'm telling people like, I don't know how good this is gonna be. Strength percentage stacking. Like, you gotta be careful about this. Usually stat stacking is very, it's questionable. It's questionable at best, and I don't know if it's actually good. That's why be careful if you do want to use this poison hunter spec. Like, I'm still working on a poison hunter spec that's like made by myself. But my hunter I'm playing right now, or trying to build, is a Moonkin hunter, a hunterkin. I don't know how you call it, hunterkin, moonkin hunter. I don't know. Anyways, let's go back. Malediction, 3% spell damage increase. Could you also promote the officer instead of raid leader? Yeah, let me, is it CO, what's my hotkey for, like, guild? This one? Okay. Yeah, so Malediction, 3%. Let's go grab that. The Bird Bomber. The strength give range AP? It doesn't. That's the thing, man. It's weird, man. Yo, I'm building a strength hunter. Get laughed at by the community. It's like, dude, man, strength doesn't work for range attack power. I know it doesn't. It's just for my poisons. But here's the thing, poison hunters, their top like damage source is poisons. And usually when I look at like a DPS meter, I try to focus on those the top 3 or so, like the top damage sources, and try to like increase that output to get the most damage out of it. What was I looking at? Malediction, Affliction, I believe. Let's go grab that. Malediction, 3% spell damage, boom boom boom. Am I NA or EU? Dude, I don't even know what I am. I'm like, cause I play like 24 hours. If I play 24 hours, am I NA or EU? If I don't sleep, if I don't sleep and I'm playing like the game like 24 hours. Yo, okay, he's asking me the wrong person. Never mind. yeah, I got it, dude. No worries. Arcane stability, arcane mage. 3% arcane damage, spell damage for my volley, and then 3% crit for my poisons. So this is good, helping out both of my two top damage source. Pretty good. Arcane power for the 20% damage increase. That's spell damage, I believe. Yeah, spell damage. So that's good. Okay. Again, but you're gonna have to talk to. Sure thing. Just talk. You're dripping like a saturated sunrise. You're spilling like an overflowing sink. Also for arcane shot or you're not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it. The reason why is because, like, how many people are in here? 50. Okay, I'll tell you guys. Well, with my volley shots, like in PTR, I can hit 2k DPS on a single target, and that's just spamming volley shot. So volley shot alone is doing 2k damage, 2k DPS. So I don't really need to focus on single target like abilities. I just use volley. That's it. And then if there's another person that comes in, that's 4k DPS. It's ridiculous, but let's just keep that on the down low, please. How long do I need with normal game time to hit 60 without potions? Probably 3 days. Probably 3 to 4 days. What are you basing your hunter build on? It's a Moonkin hunter. It focuses on spell damage. As you can see, I'm picking up all these spell damage here. Reason why I'm using Moonkin is so I can increase my spell damage because of Shapeshift Mastery or Master Shapeshifter, which is 4% damage. Yeah, so primary is spell damage increase. Let's see. Oh, I missed some questions here. Can you explain what it means to be a poison hunter? Do your range attacks proc poisons? Yes, it does. Is it viable for PvE or PvP too? It's viable for both. I've seen players use it both for both PvE and PvP. And ideally is that you're using explosive shot in survival hunter, and then poisons. So Explosive shot can proc multiple poisons, which is the reason why you're using this as your primary damage source. Also using a lot of attack speed increase. So so I think it's in this one right here. Nope. Serpent swiftness, range attack speed increase. Wild quiver is also a good pickup, so your secondary like auto shot can proc poisons. I hope that helps. Let's see. You can have ignite and explosive shot. I assume you can. I don't see why not. It's just a spell cast, right? Ignite fire, I believe. Here's fire mage. I think fire mage ignite. I was thinking about living bomb. Where's ignite? Hold on, let me just figure where ignite is. Oh, are you talking about ignite the talent? Yeah, you're talking about the talent, my bad. Let's see, your criticals from fire damage causes a target to burn. To be honest, I think it might actually work. Believe it or not, I think this might work, unless I have it listed as on the warning list here. Let's see, ignite. I don't have ignite listed. I don't think it's class masked. Class mask being that it's only for fire. Fire mage. What if we made a fire mage hunter with explosive shot? Personally, it could work. The issue though is that explosive shot is a 6-second cooldown. It's not something that you can spam easily. You're spamming it because it can proc multiple poisons. This is kind of the general idea. It's not something you can consistently spam. Damn, okay, drop chance and drop chance increase or not, and keep play here, or do you go back? I don't think there's a okay, let's see. Let's get back to the build. Let me take a look. Massive shapeshifter. Did I get that in resto? Yeah, 2% affliction, arcane stability, arcane power. Got it. I got it. Crit. So rampage. Let's take a look. My range right now is at 6%. I'm like 0 ability skills or whatever, so I have to rank that up. Rampage, so that's 5%. Okay, you don't want to level a second character, or probably not. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, maybe becoming a fire mage. I mean, it's hard to say, man. It's really hard to say. Because I don't think explosive shot scales off of SP as well, right? It's just fire percentage and maybe AP. I think it's AP, range AP. Okay, so Mortal Shot, Marksman, let's go grab that. That's gonna be 20%? 20% increased critical damage, which is huge. Okay. Vile poisons. As you can see here, I'm actually not using I'm not actually maxing out my improved poisons. Okay. So I guess I have to pick up only 3 of improved poisons. Let's see. Improved poisons. Where's that gonna be? Assassination? Yeah, so it's like 30%, isn't it? Yeah, your frequency. Yeah, okay. So 3. Was it like 30% increase or whatever in poison proccing? Then 3 into the vial poison, so poison damage increase by 30%. Immolate Conflag is pretty strong at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty strong. I've seen those, like, it was super popular in the PTR Blackwing Lair testing. Super popular there. Pretty much like all the single target like casters, I've seen them use that. Talking about how they're doing like 18k crits. 18k crit. What is it? 18k crit, chaos bolts or whatever, and then they're using Conflagged as well. Is Arcanite Reaper worth the work? Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. I mean, if you have the time to build it. Hey Live, what's a good build for soloing elites in Blasted Lands? Single target, anything single target, so you can do like a two-hander, a dual wielding two-hander Titan's Grip, with Maelstrom weapons in enhancement. That way whenever you attack, you get to use your instant heal from any of your resto abilities. Healing Wave is generally the better pickup. So you attack, and then if you need to heal, you just pop this, you're good to go. Other than that, I'd say a cat build. You could go for a cat because they have like high single target bursts, so you could probably do that too as well. You have to be careful that there are like, sometimes they're single, but like sometimes there's like 3 of them grouped up, or you might pull. Excuse me. Okay, what else? Okay, and then AP. So I need some AP. Exposed weakness. I'm only putting in 1 point of exposed weakness. Once again, I don't need that 100% chance. I do need a chance though. 33% chance is fine. So let's go with that. And then of course, you know, it lasts for 7 seconds, so you have like a time where you can refresh it. Like refresh it within 7 seconds. 2-shot aura. Here's another thing that I can probably get rid of because someone else will have it. I'll put the X. I'm putting these X on there just to kind of like let me know if I'm doing raids. I should probably get rid of these, and then I could probably pick up playing with fire. So that's 1, 2, 3. Remove 3 of these abilities. Pick up playing with fire. So let me just yeah, that's it. Deadly. Okay, like 2-shot aura. I'll pick that before I forget. When will you stream next time? Honestly, I kind of stream on like random like times. I don't really have a set schedule. Maybe I should make one, but like I don't really consider myself as like a YouTuber. I just stream, man. I don't make money off of stream, like off of like YouTube. I don't make money off of YouTube. I don't make these ad money shit things. If I did, it probably wouldn't even be much too. So you know, I do this because it's fun. I do enjoy this. I mean, I've been playing this game for so long. I've been making builds for so long. I've making spreadsheets just to help out the community. You know, I love you guys. And you know, that's just all it is. Here I am getting too emotional. Let's get back to this. True Shot Aura, 5% for sure. I don't need it for raids because someone else will have it. Deadliness in sub. That's a 10% AP increase. That's 5 right here. Okay, and then Aspect Mastery. That is, I believe that's 30 AP increase. Aspect Mastery. Yeah, so we're gonna grab that. Power Infusion. So this is where it gets weird. Like Spell Haste, bro. Spell Haste as a hunter. Imagine that. That's weird, man. Oh yeah, that was good, dude. I appreciate that. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm actually surprised, man. I'm actually super surprised. Yeah. So Spell Haste is a weird thing for like this type of hunter spec. Like you know, tell me a hunter spec that uses Spell Haste. None. So I'm using Spell Haste Discipline Priest. Which one is this? Power Infusion. So that's 20% Spell Haste. So if I want to go for like big damage, Spell Haste 20%, and then spell damage 20%. Like I pop these big cooldowns. Enlightenment, 6% haste. It's right here. And then Gift of the Earth. Gift of the Earth Mother, which is 10% spell haste, I think. Yeah, 10%. Any plans to make a Beastmaster Hunter or melee builds? What are your thoughts on Beastmaster in the current meta? Beastmaster were damn good. They were like super good. They're like almost OP. Like they were like CC immune, and they were fear immune. They were like had this high movement speed. You send out your pets and they just tear things up. That got nerfed. So you hardly see pet builds anymore. At the same time, PvE, I wouldn't say they were there for PvE, but I think they're roughly around like 2.3k DPS tops. Like it's hard to really see a pet build like reach top DPS. So usually 1.3 DPS is generally the most I've seen it. At the same time, like I'm sure like with better gear, better random enchants, you can make it happen. But you know, you have to really ask yourself, do you want a build and then have to like really invest that effort into making it viable with random enchants? Like it's difficult because sometimes you can make a build, it'll work, it's viable, and it'll work in dungeons, it'll do top DPS, and it doesn't require random enchants, and that is the cat build at the moment. Like cats generally scale super high and they have a lot of talents to work with. They have like the entire, you know, assassination or the rogue tree, combat, subtlety, assassination to work with, including their own feral tree. So cats in general are like the easiest to build with the highest like benefit without needing anything. But like, you know, most builds like the BM Hunter, for example, what you're saying is like you do need random enchants to make it work, which can be a problem. And they're nerfed, so I don't know if they're viable as good or if they're as good. Hey man, just hit level 30 and got a warrior quest. May be able to get a Zerker stance without spending spell points. We'll report back. It won't work. I don't think it works because there was other spells like doing like the quest line and learning like poisons, for example, I believe you'll actually use up a talent point or ability point. If I can remember, you will actually use it if you had it, but if you don't have the ability essences, I don't think you can pick it up. You should make a meta snapshot of Ascension, make guys on what's meta. Here's the thing though, that's the thing about metas, is that they're different in a way for each server. So I've been playing on I try to play on every single server, and I try to play on every single faction, so Horde side and Alliance side. That way I can learn from the Horde side of level 60s and the Alliance side of level 60s. I learn from the different types of servers and what they're learning and what they're building. And what I've learned is that, they're different. So Shadow Specs were, believe it or not, they were a top dog in Underhall. And then when I started playing on Ascension level 60, learning what their meta was Titan's Grip for their top DPS. So Underhall was all about spellcasters, Sagaris was all about melee in the PvE scene. So I was like, hey, I'll bring in a Shadow Spec, let me learn off of the TG specs. And so Shadow Specs end up becoming pretty popular too on Sagaris. There was a lot of spellcaster builds coming out at the same time because of that. And then vice versa, right? Bringing TG over to Underhall, and pretty much ultimately it's just learning what each server has to offer. Are you still on Sagaris? I'm still on Sagaris. I still play there once in a while. I do PvP there now. What kind of hunter are you making? Making Moonkin Hunter. What do you think about melee dots? Melee dots, I'm gonna say it's considered a fun build. Melee dots is a fun build. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't want to discourage other people saying, hey, don't use this build because it's not great. I should probably say stuff like, give it a try. It might be fun. You might learn something, and you might learn something that I don't know. So it's always good to try something new. It's always good to try something different, and then you might actually discover something that is super good, and it might create the new meta in a way. Glitter damage. Let's see. Is the Dark Brotherhood and From the Ashes still running? I believe so. Those are the guilds in Sagaris. Yeah, I believe so. There's a lot of new builds coming out, new guilds coming out, like PvP, lobby guilds, pretty much. I saw it, I was leveling up just to get into the PvP low level action. There's a lot of PvP action and a lot of guild wars in a way, and guildies attacking guildies. It's chaotic over there. I just feel that spellcasters, especially Arcane Barrage, is insane. It is for PvP for sure. I hardly see. I think I've probably seen it a couple times. In PvE, but PvP for sure. PvP is insane with Arcane Barrage. His name XT.
Taking what I want and calling mine. I'm helpless, clinging to a little bit of spine.
Okay. Let's see what else you guys have. Tommy Ruins build. Tommy Ruins builds are fun. I like them. They're unique. They're different. They do help out the community for people to just wanna get in and learn. Like even my own builds, like they may seem like good, but they're not perfect. Like my Flurry Bear build. I kind of look at that as reference and then kind of make my own version, like another version of Flurry Bear. So it's like I'm not copying it 100%. What Tommy Ruin has is builds that you can just look at and then kind of reflect upon what you want or what you might want to try. So there's that benefit. Okay, let's see. Which server is this? This is Scenarius. It's the new softcore or whatever. I wouldn't say it's new because Doomhammer came out. Is healing percentage increase that you talk about works with holy spells too? Here's another thing. How many people are in here? 50? Okay, so here's another thing about holy healers versus nature healers. What are better? And the answer is nature healing. And the reason being is because when you look at stuff like this, like holy percentage increase, like this spiritual healing, increases the amount healed by your holy spells. So it says holy spells, right? The thing about this is that it actually increases nature healing too. So for nature healers, they're getting benefits from holy healers, which is the reason why nature healers are superior. Only some nature stuff will work with holy healers. I think that is it's hard to say because I can't remember anymore. I'm thinking purification. Maybe that's questionable. That's the thing. I'm not 100% sure, but for sure 100% is that holy healing stuff works for nature healing. Not all of the nature healing stuff will work for holies. So that's pretty much it. Which lock pet would you recommend, or is hunter pet always superior? I wouldn't even say hunter pet is superior. I'd say that depending on the situation, like for PvE, I'd definitely go for like a Void Walker, because I like to tank AoE things. It's good for PvP because you got the absorb shields. I'd say like for DPS output, I think for DPS output, then a hunter pet would be good. But then you'd have to be like building more into like pet. Most hunter pets are generally buff bots, like the wolves. If you want like a good AP increase, get wolf. And that's it. There's just a buff bot. But like utility, you're looking at void walkers with absorb shield. If you're looking for PvP, you can also pick up Felguard for the charge and stun. Then again, you can also get like buffs from Fel Hunter for the int and spirit. So it really depends on your build. Yeah, we started low gang with a group of friends and want to become a pirate. Really? Okay. Yeah, man. Be a pirate, man. Sounds great. Make it all RP like. Yeah, you could even get the pirate potions or whatever to turn into a pirate, or transmog into a pirate. Flurry Bear is outdated and kind of memey. It is memey. It is meme. It's so meme. I still use it because it's like, you know, going back to my roots. I know it works. It's a little bit nerfed, but that's where you have to tweak it a little bit so it kind of works in your own way. I mean, I do miss my 2K critical swipes. Now I'm only getting like 300 criticals, average of like what? No, I think it's 130 critical. It's super low, man. I'm doing 130 criticals. It came from 2K. So there's swipe for you. It hits like a wet noodle. Let's see. But that's where like Frostbrand comes in, right? Or, like your swipes are just there to like prop stuff now. I am only level 35 on Sagaris, but I want a build that is also good for PvP encounters while leveling. What would you recommend? I'd say go cat. Cat builds are I feel like cat builds are just too good. So go for cat. You can pick up Seal of Justice, so that way your attacks can stun. At level 30 you get pounce, so you can start the fight with stealth and then pounce onto them, giving you time to like just further DPS. After pounce is done, you have your auto attacks hitting, which can cause a stun with Seal of Justice, and by then they're probably dead. At the same time, you may want things to reset fights like Bubble, Vanish, Feign Death. Feign Death is questionable for PvP. I don't know. Let's see. Not sure if anything else the build uses got nerfed, but swipe damage was nerfed gigantic. It was nerfed. Health was nerfed. Armor was nerfed. Yeah, the damage was nerfed. Everything's nerfed. Yeah. So healing wave and healing wave, lesser healing wave is what I think you're talking about. Is considered nature, right? Yeah, it is. Yes, the healing chain. Okay, yeah, it's a chain heal. Yeah, they're nature heals. AP ratio went from 17% or so to 5% since base damage is pretty much non-existent. Swipe damage reduced by 60 to 65%. Yeah, it's super nerfed. I mean, like, I could just I'm just reminded by my own numbers of hitting 2K criticals. Now I'm 130 criticals. It's kind of like, damn, man, what happened? Just build something with Holy Reckoning and Wind Fury. Yeah. Anyone else having problems making Ascension account? The capture part's missing. I'm not sure. You may have to talk to people on Discord. Like, ask the GMs on Discord to see if they can fix the website, if it's a website problem. Thanks. I'll definitely try a cat build. Stealth is a must for ganking. I want to point out that if you do use cat, this is very important that you'll need Master of Deception, and for your cat build you'll also need 5 points of this, because apparently rank 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't work for cats. It's only when it hits level rank 5 that you get the full effect of Master of Deception, so you'll need all of that just to make it work with cat. Oh right, they got nerfed to crap bear form in general too. Yeah, like the base stats pretty much, or the base scaling. Live, check your sheet. Do you know if crit effects from Holy on Holy from Holy Power and Holy Specialization stack, and if it's only affected to Holy? It is only affected to Holy, and let me take a look. Holy Specialization. Let me just quickly look at that. Holy Specialization. Critical. Yeah, keep in mind that this is critical damage, so it's not going to increase your healing output. So, and that will work for your holy, like all holy spells. And then your other one was Holy Power. Holy shit. Yo, that's actually pretty huge. So what, is that 200%? Dude, that would work. I guess that's where, like, you know, when we talk about PvP builds, one of the builds that are generally at the top are the judgment builds. And if I were to assume they're using the critical damage increase stacking, like all of that. They stack all that. Holy Power and Holy Specialization. because like back then they were able to do like 6k judgments, like they one-shot people with a single judgment. But now they're doing like, well, with at the current moment they're doing like 1.3 to 1.8k criticals, but that's still pretty high, like for something that you could just spam from like a range. And beta stack strength as a bear, hit like 4.5k AP, yeah. Which gave me some, yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. 2.5k crits, it's great, dude. But yo, I'm missing it now. Talent bug for cats. Pussy's past 9. Okay. Talent, yeah, I know, right? It is bugged. It is bugged. I don't know if it's gonna get fixed, but at the same time, like, do you need to fix it? Generally, if you're using stealth, you're gonna pick up 5 Master of Deception anyways, right? Like, you're gonna need it. Especially it's 400% critical damage. Yeah, like, you know, people ask me, how do people get like 6k crits? I'm like, shit. You think I know all the answers? Well, I guess that's the answer right there. That's how they get it. I thought about abusing Holy Shock, Surge of Light, and Pendants. It sounds like a cool thing for sure. Like, give it a try. You have like your own healing outputs too, so you can heal. So that's good. Patrick says, I use 4-piece Warrior Dungeon Set 2. Okay, for the healing set bonuses. That shit was serious busted. Dungeon Set 2 Warrior? I can't remember. Oh, that's Valor, right? That's Valor. It's 6-piece, dude. It's 6-piece. So like, your auto attacks can heal you. I think it's 6. It could be 4. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's 6 though. And yeah, I did use that too. I did use that same idea as you, Patrick. So I had Valor set healing me. I had Heroism Trinket healing me. I had a bunch of stuff like auto attacks that's just healing me, like Crusader for example. Improved Leader of the Pack, Seal of Light. So with all this like attack healing, I was able to like solo like a lot of like top level instances, level 60 instances. Yeah. Akino-san was like 3k judgments. Yeah, dude. I believe all I can't remember the guilds, like herbalism or something, or her like, correct me if I'm wrong, I fucking don't even know, but it's like all of them uses that same build, like judgment builds. I mean, it's good, it works, and they wreck shit. I mean, it's good, man. They're wrecking it over there with that build. Oh, okay, so 4 pieces D2, 6 pieces D1. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I only had D1, that's why. Nice, dude. Let's go back to the build. I think I'm almost done actually. Yeah, 2 points. So Netherwind, Presence, I believe, Arcane Mage. Is this one? So that's 2 points. That's 2 points. So that's actually gonna get me my what do you call it? I call it like a soft cap. Hey, soft cap, 40%, which is gonna turn your GCDs into 1 second. No, not global cooldown. Your Your global cooldown down to like 1 second or whatever. From 1.5 to 1 second. If you're an instant caster that uses a lot of instant spells, this would probably be good. Yeah, this would probably be good. You need 20% from your talents, and then you can also use spell mastery, which is 20%, so that's 40%. 40% will turn your GCD into 1.5 to 1 second. I think that's it. I feel like I have to pick up the abilities now, going from top to bottom. Going from top to bottom. Let me just quickly check here. Okay, so Innervate for sure. Let's pick up Innervate. I'll be using mana. I'll be using buffs and mana, so I might as well pick that up. Anything in Feral? I don't think so. Restoration. Mark of the Wild. I do want the legendary for Mark of the Wild, which will give me 4 times buff. I like to use all, like, if I need to burst, this is it. You can actually keep this buff running as well, because it lasts 30 seconds with a 20-second cooldown. So you can keep this 4 times buff on yourself, like 100%. Life, can you be affected by both Ice Barrier and Power Word Shield? You can have the buff on you at the same time, and I believe they do work separately. So if you get hit, one of them's gonna absorb it. But I think you need further testing on that, because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Do poison hunters do poison on melee like rogues? No, they don't. They use poisons for your bow. So you put instant poisons on your bow or your ranged weapon, and then you want to use Rockbiter weapon enhancement. So you dual wield with Rockbiter, so you get the AP increase, which will definitely help out your range attacks and your poisons. They've worked. Oh, thanks, Jon Snow. Jon Snow. Yeah, thanks for letting us know that about that. That's good. What else? Restoration. Okay, I think that's it. Beastmastery, I'm gonna pick up Aspect of the Hawk. I think that's all I need here. Let's go to Marksman. Do I need auto attack? Probably not. Volley, I do need. Do I need anything else? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, my single target DPS is volley, so I'm just gonna pick up volley. Yes, let's move on. Survival, let's see what we got here. Oh, look at this, so many core members. Look at that, we're all grouped up. Let's see. Survival. Feign Death. I'll probably pick up Feign Death. I will have threat issues. Like, you know, I'm a big deal. So I'll get a lot of threat from the AoE. So, Feign Death. I might have to pick up Fade from, I think it's Shadow. I think that's it. Ugh. I think that's it. I don't want to pick up buffs. Someone else will have buffs. Chain missiles. Mage armor. Do I need mage armor? I don't need mage armor. I don't need any like MP5 stuff. So let's skip that. Fire mage. Don't need anything. Frost mage. I might need ice block. Because if I pull too much threat, they come at me, I ice block and hope that they pull it off of me. I'll probably pick this up later. I don't want to pick up now because I'm not too sure yet. And I want to make sure I get all my core stuff first. How much DPS do you expect to do with that gear as a hunter? Oh, I'm gonna throw all this gear. I gotta fix this up. I gotta hopefully get some good stuff here. But this weapon's good. I bought this one recently. It's good enough, I guess, for now. Other than that, I gotta switch out everything. Let's see. Lay of hand, consecration. I don't think I need any of this. Oh, I do. I do need a paladin aura because of my sanctified retribution talent. So I need some kind of aura. I can go for like protection aura, devotion aura. I mean, fire aura, resistance auras, retribution aura. But out of all of them, I feel like I should just pick up consecration or concentration aura. Which so because I'm channeling volley, if I do get hit, my my channel doesn't get reduced that much. At least it's like 35% less. So that's gonna help. And at the same time, most players won't run this aura, so it's good. Get fire aura for MC. Someone else will have fire aura. That's the thing. And they'll probably like have like a book for it. I don't plan on having like too many books, like only books for the core stuff. If you do have fire aura, you do need the book for it, because I think it's like 35 resistance, and then once you rank it up with the book, it's like 70 resistance, something like that, or 60. I think it's 60 actually. Can't have enough of them. True. It's always good to have fire resistance, but I'll rock with this one for now. Let's move on. Protection, Blessing of Kings. You know, for whatever reason, I'm always picking up Blessing of Kings. I get laughed at that, but it's like whatever. I get laughed at picking up Blessing of Kings on like every single build I make. It's Blessing of Kings, and that way I don't need like Blessing of Might's also a good one for hunters. I feel like if you are a hunter and you're just new to hunters, pick up Blessing of Might instead of Blessing of Kings if you're new to hunters. Did you upload your poison build? I don't see it viable on the. Oh, I didn't upload it on the. I didn't upload it there. Let's see. Google. / Poison Hunter. I believe this is it. I just posted it on the YouTube link. Yeah, this is it. This be careful with this one though, because it's not really perfect, and I have to like retweak it. Hey Noah, what's up, yo? Thanks for tuning in. Voidwalker or Felguard for their stamina. I'd say Voidwalker for sure. Voidwalker for sure. It's only 30 range. Kings is Bay though. I feel the reason why I say like Might over Kings if you're a new hunter, right? If you're a new hunter, is because well, you get the AP for sure, and a lot of like the reason why I'm going for Kings is so I can pick up Battle Shout, which is a 2 minute duration. And if you're new to hunters, like this is annoying. This is annoying to upkeep. So you might as well just pick up Blessing of Might, and then just don't worry about that having to refresh it every single time. But for myself, I don't mind refreshing it every single time. Like, you know, I'm used to it. I'm used to like maintaining buffs, I guess, or I try to be. I think that's it. That's it for here. I don't think I need anything here. Oh, Levitate. Yo, I think I'm gonna pick up Levitate because I'm a moonkin. My bird needs to fly. Let me just go pick that up. Here I am talking about, yo, I don't want to pick things up because I might not fit into the build, but dude, Levitate, give me a break, man. I need that. Was it feathers? I need feathers for it. There's no feathers for it. Give me feathers. Yeah, later, next time I think. Light feather. I need light feathers. I want to see a Moonkin on Levitate. Does he like flap his wings like to kind of stay afloat? Let's see. Link didn't work. Oh, okay. Let me just double check that link. So this is the link. So usually I just like highlight it and then go to, and you're right, it does not work. Huh. Okay. Okay. Let me just redo this. Let's hopefully it works. Oh, actually, you know what? Okay. I'll copy that, and then under here, under the big collective spreadsheet, which you guys probably already have, I'm just gonna link it right here in the comments. Boom, there it is. Here's the Poison Hunter. If you guys want, you can just grab that. There you go. That's like super simple. Oh, I've been trying to like use like URL shorteners and try to do something crazy, but you know, it's as simple as that. Let's see you guys' questions here. It's working for me now, thank you. It doesn't flap. Oh, it doesn't flap? Oh, that's lame. So how does it stand? It just like floats? It just floats up there? It would have been cool, dude. I would have loved that. I mean, I'd get like levitation just because of that. It's just hilarious shit. Is deadly or instant? Is instant or deadly better for bear? If you had to choose, I'd pick up instant. Yeah, I'd pick up instant with a shield on your offhand. But if you're dual wielding, I'd pick up deadly on your main hand and then instant on your offhand, if that made sense. So instant on your main hand with a shield, or if you're dual wielding, use deadly on your main hand and then instant on your offhand. Those are your choices. With that 400% critical effect, vendor shield, anything holy damage related, so yeah, it just floats. Okay, it just floats. I guess it's cool. I mean, I'll probably pick it up just to see how it looks. I mean, it gives it a cool, what's this? This is what you want. What do I want? Oh shit. Oh, here we go. This guy flapping. Ah, that's fucking hilarious. There it is. Oh shit, that's fucking hilarious, man. I love it. That's what I want, man. Just fucking flapping in the air, man. Looking pretty beast, man. That's hilarious. Okay, let's go on. Holy Priest. I don't think I need anything here. I'll probably need like a cleanse though. If I'm doing raids, I just want to cleanse myself. I don't want to give like healers a hard time. I feel like any spec out there, just grab a cleanse your own self, you know. Don't wait for like a healer to cleanse you. Get it off ASAP. That way your healers can focus on healing. Don't stress them out, right? And I guess that's where like I mean, I play a healer. I made a healer on most of my raids back then. I usually don't even bother cleansing. Usually there's a guy that's designated to cleanse. I'm usually not the guy that's designated to cleanse. I focus on the raid heals. Let's see. What's the best ammo to get as a fresh 60? The best ammo is like, hey, thanks for the subs. Or yeah, the sub. Thanks for the sub. I think the best is yeah, cleanse and feign death is mandatory for most raids. For sure, you know, feign death is gonna save you your armor repairs. Cleanse, you know, come on, man, just like cleanse yourself. Don't be waiting for healers to do it. I think the best is don't tell me it's this. Is this really the best? No, there's like a level 55 bullet and level 55 arrow. I can't remember what the DPS output is. It's like 4.5. I think those ones were 3.5. The next one is 4.5. Hey, thanks for the sub once again. Let's see. Feeny Flower, yo, thanks, bro. Yeah, holy spells. Yo, look at what's a holy spell. It's Avenger Shield is a holy spell, isn't it? Protection. Avenger Shield, holy damage. So anything like holy damage related. At the same time, test it out on the PTR. We got the PTR out, so you guys can just really just to be 100% sure before you go into live, just test it out in PTR. Wow, thanks for all the subs, man. Yo, I appreciate for all the subs, guys. I really it's cool, man. It's cool. Channel's blowing up for whatever reason. But yeah, PTO's out. Like I was using that like every day, 24 hours, testing. You know, if you're unsure, just go on there and just test. Cause if that's the case, you can make a mean Captain America build. Yeah, for sure. Make that Captain American build. You good to PvP? My PvP build is actually a healer PvP build. I stack a lot of mischance, so whenever TG users come at me, they're missing. And you know, I pop the insect swarm, you know, got the bugs in their eyes, so they're missing a bunch of times. And that's generally how I survive in PvP. But the issue would be judgment builds, because you know, they just like a lot of like, you know, I just get hit hard from those guys, which I do think they need nerfs, but you know, whatever happens. The arrow is crafted, so like the best arrow is crafted apparently. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, engineer, and then engineers make bullets. Okay. So what makes arrows then? Is that like engineer as well? Bullets for sure, engineers, that makes sense. But arrows, I'm not too sure what kind of profession makes arrows. Which, yeah, cause like at the same time, I'm pretty new with hunters in general. So whatever, like, so I don't really know too much about hunters and how they played back then, and you know what's good for them. Which server is he leveling on? Oh, I'm on Scenarius. Bullets and arrows, bullets for arrows in Ironforge. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Scenario server. It's kind of like the softcore. I can't connect to PTR. Oh, weird. I saw a message on Discord saying that they need more people on PTR to test dungeons. You might need to update your what's it called? Your patch A file. So go ahead and make sure that you have like the updated version of that. Or you might need a different version of that for the PTR. I don't know. Let's go back. What was I doing? Discipline. I don't need anything here. Holy. I don't need anything. Shadow. I don't need anything. Okay, I might want to get meditate. Shit. I'll get that later. I might get meditate later. Because if I do get this, I'm gonna have to reset my talents a little bit to get Honor Among Thieves. I think that's it. Combat. Combat. Evasions. No. Vanish. I might need Vanish. I'll get that later. Do I need it? I might need it now. Got 32 points. Yeah, let's go pick it up. Let's see. This.
Remember this for when I die. Everybody dressed in all black suits in a tie. My funeral be lit if I ever go down or get caught.
I don't need anything here. I think I might need the totem here, Strength of Earth totem. So I'll pick up that. Rock Biter weapon. I'm gonna use a staff with Rock Biter. So it's an increase, but it's not too big of an increase. Restoration. Reincarnation. I'm gonna pick that up. I might actually pick up Soul Shard. I think it's called Soul Shard. No, that's Soul Shard. The thing that makes you alive again. What the heck is it called? Create Soul Stone. It's Soul Stone. I might have to pick that up just in case. Ideally, like Reincarnation and Soul Stone, like in PvE environments. If you're dead, you're not doing DPS. So, like, the best thing to do, in my opinion, is pick up these self-res stuff that you can just go back into the DPS action. So, if I die, I get back up, Reincarnation. Actually, yeah, you could do that. So you could do that, get back into the action, start DPSing as soon as possible. If you die again, get back up with Soul Shard or Soul Stone, and then DPS again. And then if you die a third time, you know, shame on you. It's just how it is, and you know, at least you did as much DPS as you could possibly. Engineer makes arrows too. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I do need the materials for these abilities like Vanish and Reincarnation. I think that's it here. Water breathing is pretty OP, but I might have to pass on that. Just JK. JK. Restoration. Yeah, got everything. Affliction. I'm gonna need life tap. I'm not gonna pick up Soul Stone just yet. Do I? I got 20 ability essences. I'll save it. I don't need it yet. I'll rely on my Reincarnation for now. I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh yeah, then like Fury, Battle Shout. I think that's it.
Baby, lay on back and relax.
I think that's it.
No need to go nowhere fast. Let's enjoy right here where we at. Who knows where this road is supposed to
Okay. Now I just gotta. I need a book. Who has a book? I saw the book here. It was gone. I was too slow. Oh, right there. Oh, there's two of them. Let's go. Oh, thanks for the book, buddy. Is there, I have to double check on Volley to make sure that, oh, I totally forgot poisons. I have to check if Volley has, a max, tier rank from the book. Let me just check. Oh shit, there is. Done. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna also look for I gotta look for the items, some gear. Let's go get some gear. Primary stat. So primary stat for gear is gonna be AP over agility, and then stam. So you don't have to stack stam for like raids. Because there are like minimum requirements, like, you know, you might have to have 5k for like certain fights, and you honestly don't want to like swap things out with your talent stat allocation. So I think AP then agility, because agility was nerfed for like 1-for-1 AP. let's go take a look. So I assume I'm gonna be looking at mostly leather and mail. Is there any build for a solo AoE farm without gear? Without gear, you might have to go for like a caster. Like, you know, flame. Go for the flame strike Voidwalker build. You don't need gear because your pet is tanking for you, so you don't need gear for it. And oh shit, look at that, 6%. Do I have right here? So I do have arcane. I do have volley shot increase. I'm gonna have to do some random enchants as well. Okay. Seven agility. Okay, so none of the leather stuff is good. Does it look like yeah, I got 7% volley right now. It's right here. But it goes up to 8%. I do want 8%, but you know, I'm fine with 7% for now. I mean, I'm just starting off, and at the same time, I'm gonna have to do a bunch of dungeons to like get the forge, mystic runes or whatever. I don't see anything good here. Let's see, neck item. Anything agility, AP. I don't see anything here. Agility, water shield, 2 charges. 7. I think how much gold do I have? I have 45. I'm pretty broke. So I don't want to be spending too much. That's 13 agility. That's gonna be, yeah, that's good. Shoulders. So yeah, I'm just gonna be working with what I got and what I can afford. Do you have a Titan's Grip single target build? I don't. Let me take a look. I mean, if you guys don't mind like looking at builds that are just half-ass made or like just incomplete in general. Wow, look at this. Really, you guys are what the hell, man? You guys actually look. This is embarrassing because like I don't know if this is good. I mean, I'm still working on it. Let's try to find the Titan's Grip build, and then I'll link that too because so you guys can see, or for those who are interested, if I can find it. TG test. And as you can tell, like my spreadsheets are one hell of a mess. Like I'm like crossing things out. I'm like coloring it. I'm putting some text on the side. I'm like figuring things out. I'm listing stat priority, strength over AP over damage percentage for TG. But then at the same time, damage percentage for random enchants are top priority, which I don't have it listed, but yeah. Let's see, damage increase. I got numbers here. I'll link this one. Is this one shared? Yeah, it's shared. Where did I put this? I'll put it right here. So right here, second one. Here, let me just okay, just to clear things up. Oops. I think this was Poison Hunter, P Hunter, and then TG. Okay, just to keep things organized, you guys can just grab those out on the link. Alright, let's see. I don't have a single target TG though. That, like, I think what I had was let's see. Let's go back to it. It looks to me like it's like just AoE stuff, but like, here, let me just open up this video here. Like, you can see it in action here. I was just, you know, simply testing it. I think this video is also private too. It's set as private. How do I link here?
Me tell you of the Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
11k burst at the start there. But it's AoE too, so the thing about TG as well is that you need good two-hander weapons. I was using some shit weapons at the time. Once again, it's like testing. It's not perfect. Still working on it. I kind of put that on a hold. And probably go get back to it like later. I don't know.
Jumped at the slightest of sounds.
TG PvE, nice man, yeah, for sure. There are single target enhancement shaman spells that hit with both. Oh yeah, they Storm Strike. You know, if you really want it, use Storm Strike. Mana gain. It's all good. Okay, let's see. I don't see anything like good. It's 10 agility. Nah, I already have agility. To be honest, like I might just have to stick with this. Like, it looks like shit, but you know, it's the best I got. Fingers. What's that? Healing. Spell power. Agility 9. That's not bad. Level 39. Attack power. I mean, yeah, this one gives me agility. 4 agility. Level 23. That's good enough. On the bright side is, you know, if those who do want to use this, just know that I'm using shitty items. Let's see. I think that's it. I don't think there's gonna be any good trinkets available. I do need a staff. Hopefully I can find a cheap one, because I'm just using it for the spell haste. There's no good stats for this build unless you have critical strike rating. Wind Fury, Storm Strike works really well. Yeah, good ones. I think I'm using Wind Fury as well. I'm in the works of it and trying stuff out. Nice. Hopefully it works out for you and you find something that works for you. Let's see. I'm hoping for like critical strike rating, but I don't think I'm gonna find that. Haste. Here we go. What does this look like? Alright, we're gonna use 30 silvers. Done. I think that's it. That's it for gear. Got a bunch of level 23 items, 40 items. Okay. And then I need poisons for sure. Pole arms usually have stats. The reason why I'm using a staff for like a hunter is for the spell haste. This is a different type of hunter I'm building. So I talk about the two different types of hunters that are on current meta, like the meta hunters. That is, well, I'm lagging. It's like just jumping, it's noticeable. Yeah, so 2 types of hunters. You got the steady shot hunters, the traditional hunters, and then you have like poison hunters that uses explosive shot. And then this type of hunter it's new. Nobody's really using it. It's something I kind of made myself as well. It uses Moonkin form, it uses spell damage, it uses spell haste. It's like it's like a caster type of hunter, but it uses a volley instead. Where's my character walking? There we go. Don't I have a mount? Okay, here we go. I don't know why I'm walking. I have a mount. I think I'm heading over to the poison, to what is it? The assassin dealer or whatever for the poisons. I need to rank that up. It's weird that I'm lagging pretty bad though. What's running? It's probably just my tabs or something. Shady Dealer, that's his name. Does this guy give you potion? Oh, he does. Okay, so I can rank up here. But first, let's set up the abilities and my my bar. Let's go balance, Moonkin form for sure. Innervate. I'll pop innervate right here. Life tap right here. Arcane power. Okay. My middle button. Power infusion. Okay, looks good. I'm playing on Scenarius. Oh, I totally forgot. I need for the battle shout, because I'm like ranged DPS, I'm not gonna get rage, so I need a way to get battle shout, rage for battle shout. So I'm gonna pick up blood rage. So where is that? Fury protection. So pretty much blood rage into battle shout. And yeah, that's why I recommend like blessing of might for hunters, so they don't have to do that weird button control plus management. So yeah, just, you know, pick up blessing of might if you don't want to do it. But if you want kings plus an AP increase, you know, blood rage, battle shout, easy. You got the 2-minute duration. By the time blood rage is done, you can use it again for like to refresh it. 100% uptime. Is it possible to have poisons and rockbiter weapons? Yes, it's possible. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. But for my hunter, so I'm putting poisons on my range weapon, and then for my melee weapon, I'm using rockbiter. And for any like hunter spec, that's your only option. Your only option is instant poisons on your range, and then rockbiter. That's our only option. For hunters, actually, for like your traditional steady shot hunter, and then for your poison hunters, those are your only option. My option, I actually have further options for a Moonkin hunter, because of the demonology tree. I can use Crate Firestone. So if I want spell crit for the poisons, you know, that's something. Poison hunters can do that as well, but you know, it's really up to you. Steady shot hunters can't do it because they don't benefit from spell crit. And then spell stone for the haste rating. Both the steady shot hunters and poison hunters can't use this because they don't benefit from it. My hunter can benefit from this because I do use haste. I do need haste as well. So yeah, it's Cenarius. It's the Cenarius realm or server. What else? What are they doing? Yeah, yeah. Let's pop this on. So actually, let me exit that. I'm getting some bonus damage here. What's that coming from? Oh, that's coming from range weapon specialization, 5%. So I pop this aura, you know, I get bonus 3%. I'm at 8%. That's 290 top damage. So it's like a 9 damage increase, I guess. Let's see. Protection. Marksman, True Shot Aura. Let's grab that. Let's grab Volley. Where do I want my Volley? Maybe on my E button. Oh, I don't have bullets. Oops. I have to walk back. Boring stream. We aren't in Goldshire. Yeah, I call these things boring streams because it's just talking. Most of it's just talking and like theory crafting and building, and there's not really much gameplay. So, you know, call it the boring stream. I'll have like a playlist of just boring streams. When did Cenarius launch? 1 week ago. We're entering the second week of Cenarius. Oh, this leg is killing me. I'm pretty sure you guys see it on the screen that it's like choppy. And once again, I'm walking. I don't know why I'm walking. I have a mount. Alright, let's just go grab some bullets. I'm like, I haven't leveled up my range weapons, so that being said, my crit is a lot lower than it should be. I think it should be around 17%, 18%. I think Cenarius is actually one of the busiest ones. They do have like a long wait queue. Please do an updated guide to Hemo Cleave. Yeah, I feel like I'll probably do like a melee stream, like talk about melee DPS. Probably do some Hemo Cleaves or Titan's Grip. There's so many different types of melee DPS, like cats and like TG defensive, cat, bear DPS. Oh shit. So there's a whole bunch, and I feel like each of them would probably need a different like stream day, because I can talk about it and then like build it, and it'll take like the whole entire stream pretty much. Like this one hunter build is already like pretty long. They removed the queue last night. What do you mean? What the hell do you mean queue? They removed the or just a few hours ago. There was okay. So I guess yeah, I don't know. Maybe is that why I'm lagging? Because there's no filter. Like people have to wait to get in. There's like a certain limit of people coming in. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But back then it was like 300 plus queue time. 300 plus queue. So yeah, you're like in the 300th place of waiting to get just to get in. Shoot. Am I forgetting something here? Yeah, okay. Now I can do it. So 4.1 seconds duration. So I'm casting I'm hitting my volleys every 0.69 seconds. 0.69. Without haste, it would be at 1 second. So I'm close to doubling the amount of volley hits. And if you like, that's pretty insane. like if you can get like volley hitting every 0.5 seconds, like that's guaranteed over 1k DPS, like alone. I have a max level on Doomhammer. Oh shit, really? Oh fuck, it's dead over there? Oh wow, that's pretty crazy. Can you skill up? Can you skill up through volley on target dummies? You can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Oh, he's telling me. Yeah, for sure you can. Is it supposed to be like that? I don't think so, but you can do it now. Wait, why are you using Moonkin for 5% crit? Shouldn't affect range crit, or does it? Yeah, I'm using Moonkin for not the crit, but for the spell damage. So shapeshifting, shapeshifter mastery or whatever, master shapeshifter, which is right here. That's 4% spell damage for this one, which is why I'm using it. But at the same time, you do get 5% spell crit, so that's gonna help out your poisons. It's not gonna help out your volley. Oh well, but you know, at least it's something. Are you guys rating on Cenarius yet? Yeah, we rated like the first week or something. A bunch of people in greens and naked and, you know, just like poorly geared, but you know, they're fresh 60s, right? So it's to be expected. I do have a video of it on my channel. You can take a look at it. It was like the first week, I believe. It was the first week. I don't know. It was like during the weekend, right? Like the first weekend of Cenarius release or something. So yeah, they cleared out some of the bosses. I think they downed like 2 or 3 bosses. I can't remember. There was a lot of issues about crashing too. So I was told that one of their healers crashed, and then they're trying to get back in, but the queue time was like ridiculous. Like 3-hour wait time or something like that, you know, 3 to 4 hour wait time. So it's like, okay, it's kind of difficult. It was kind of difficult during that time. Moonkin Hunter, yeah, Moonkin Hunter, that's it, man. So shall I pack up shop and migrate to Cenarius then? It's really up to you. I'm surprised that Doomhammer is dead. If you do want people to play with, Cenarius seems pretty lively for the line side. I'm not too sure about the horde side, but for sure it's lively in the line side. Okay, let's go back to the abilities. Where's my hotkey? True shot, aura, volley, blood rage, blessing of kings. Let's go grab that. Mark of the Wild, let's go grab that. I feel like I'm missing something here. I probably am. Vanish, I'll put Vanish there. I'm missing Feign Death. I'll put Feign Death there. I'm missing Aspect of the Hawk. Here it is. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and then tomes. Totally forgot about tomes. I'll only get tomes for like the core stuff. I think Aspect of the Hawk has a final rank. No, it doesn't. It's at 90 right now, so it doesn't. I know Strength of Earth has a final rank. I think that's it. Volley, I just picked up Volley final rank. Let's see. Oh, you guys got questions here. Let's see. Wait, why are you using Moon? Okay, no, wait. I already got that question. Are you guys rating Cenarius? Yeah. Moonkin Hunter? Yeah. I have a question. Full stam and damage. Reduced tank build is viable or trash? For any tank, Oh, okay, Hawk goes up to 110. For any tank, damage reduction is like your primary stat. It's like your primary focus, really. So you can't go wrong with damage reduction percentage unless you're picking up things that are like 1 for 1. Like 1 talent for 1% damage reduction. Those are kind of like things you can like skip, because there's probably better stuff out there like threat increase or damage increase, so you can get better threat. Or because there's like other like talents like 1 for 2%, 1 for 4%. They're just better scaling talents than just a 1 for 1. Oh, okay, I can check the tome collection. Yeah, for sure, I'll take a look at that. Aspect the Hawk 14G. Man, I'm not made out of money. I think I got that. Yeah, I still got 100 plus or something. And then Strength of Earth. I have Strength of Earth. I might need this one. Hopefully it's cheap. Hopefully Life Tap is cheap. No, did I spell it wrong? Okay, oh yeah, I did spell it wrong. Oh, look at that. 150, give me a break. Okay, so I don't need Life Tap. Life Tap isn't even a big deal. I mean, it helps to have a higher rank, but it's not too big of a deal. Rock Biter weapon. Is there a final rank for Rock Biter? What's my hockey? Oh, there it is. Tome collection right here. Let's take a look at Rock Biter. Okay, there is none. Oh, Battle Shout. There is one for Battle Shout. I know. I have to go pick that up before someone else quickly snipes it. Stream snipers, sniping tomes. Please don't. Battle Shout 2019 G's. I'll pick it up. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, Battle Shout, Strength of Earth. Okay, let's go learn these things. Strength of Earth. Boom. Ooh, that's cool. So whenever you learn, you get this cool little effect saying that you have successfully unlocked. Nice. Okay, here we go. If you need Spell Haste, Mage have 2% per Arcane. Yeah, I picked those zones up. I only picked up 2 of those because I wanted the Discipline one that gives me Spirit. And then I wanted to put 5 points into Earth, Gift of the Earth Mother, because it's just cheaper to reset. I'd rather have like 5 points into one. That way I can reset it to get 5 points fully instead of having to separate. Live, I bought a 60 boost on Snares. Fuck it. Oh shit. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Yo, nice, man. I mean, you know, enjoy your stay. Enjoy your stay. Hey, hey, Live. Is Double Daggers good at level 60? I found 2 Shadow Blades. I don't think you can stack Shadow Blades. They're like unique equipped. So, you can only equip to 1. You can't have 2, I believe. Are they good? Yeah, they're good. You can use, Hemo. Hemo is like 120% extra damage, 140%. Combat is a subtlety. Yeah, 145 if a dagger is equipped. You probably need a dagger on your main hand. You don't need a dagger on your offhand. At the same time, you can get in combat. You can go for like close quarters combat, which is 1 for 2% crit. So you can get like a lot of crit from that. Yeah, it's really up to you. Do you know if Ignites overwrites themselves, or does it take the highest taking one? Good question. The thing about Ignite is that it stacks. So similar to what you call, I think it's in Arms, Deep Wounds. Similar to Deep Wounds, the way it works is that the more times you crit, you'll apply the dot for sure, and then when you crit again, it'll like stack on top of the dot under one buff, I guess, because you won't see like multiple like deep wounds on the person. It's just one deep wound, but the damage will increase and it's noticeable. You'll see it, and then it'll just keep on stacking the more times you crit. But of course, like, you know, 6 seconds duration or whatever. So it'll go up if you're constantly critting, and then you'll see it like slowly fall off because the effects is rolling off of it. What was I supposed to do? Okay, tomes. I got tomes. Oh yeah, I just learned one of them. Oh, look at that. So if I already know the tome, it says already known. Battle shout. Boom. Nice. And then aspect of the hawk. And then volley.
I know you didn't call your parents and tell them that we ended, cause you know that they'd be offended. Did you not want to tell them it's the end? And I know we're not supposed to talk.
Okay.
But I'm getting ahead of
I think that's it. Oh, I have to switch out my yeah. So switching forms will knock my my hotbar. Let's put that there. Life tap. Arcane power. I'll put that there. Innervate. I got innervate already. Thou shalt rampage. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, volley. And I think I need my totem. There we go. Alright, let's buff up. Oh, actually I have to learn my poisons too. Totally forgot. That's like a big source of my damage too. Poisons. Oops, wrong one. Alright, let's go grab some levels on poisons. Okay, that essence of pain.
So I saved all the texts, all of the best over the years, just to remind myself of how good it is. Yeah, I saved all the texts, all from my ex, minus the tears, just to remind myself.
Create all. There we go.
Of how good it is. Oh, it was 'cause I miss you. Yeah, I miss you.
How long has the stream been going for? Let's see. This one. It's almost 3 hours duration. Let's take a look at some let's take a look at what's happening here. Well, that's leveling up. What happened to my music? Is it done? Oh, Ascension announcement. Let's see what they have to say. So they removed the queue. Oh, they removed the queue. So they were like, kind of like filtering or bottlenecking. Kind of like, so that way there's not too many people on to cause lag or something. There's a lot of people trying to connect. I'm just curious. Yeah, it seems like we're hitting bottlenecks on authentication, logons. Okay. Jake Mail and TJ streaming. Oh wow. Alright. 130. I'm at 130. What else? Oh, I have to run back and forth to kind of level things up here. Getting chicken so big.
They rush me, telling me I'm running out of time. They shush me, walking me across a fragile line. I sold my soul to a 3-piece, and he told
Okay.
me I was holy. He's got me down on both knees.
35 of these.
The devil that's trying to hold me down, sneaking out the back door, make no sound. Knock me out, saying that I want more. This is what I live for. Hold me down, throw me in the deep end, watch me drown. Knock me out, saying that I want more. This is what I live for. I sold my soul to a 3-piece, and he told me I was holy. He's got me down on both knees.
3 hours, 30. Oh shoot. So I'm at 150 to 150 poisons. One thing you have to do is like just log out and log back in to kind of refresh it. Yeah, my Gmail's usually showing. It's like showing for like everything I do. It doesn't matter. Seems too much of a pain in the ass to kind of do a lot of censoring here and there. It's just whatever. I guess, you know, like I don't want spam, but it's like, you know, spam happens. I do have a spam folder. It's all good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Poisons should be up now. Yep. So 150 to 300. Yeah, for sure. It's like a privacy thing, right? But I feel like with the internet, like it's a little bit hard to kind of keep things private. I mean, if you use the internet, you can find out anything, really. Deathweed. And the one issue with poisons is that, you know, you have to like level it up. Pain in the ass. 60. There we go. 60 of these. Oh, look at that. Yo, they just did Lucifron. Nice. Oh, nice. Wait a second. Was that on the calendar? Did I miss something? It's not recorded. I think they were just pugging it. Like a couple of our group members were pugging it. Oops, did that cancel it? Yeah, it did cancel. Excited to see your DPS. Oh jeez. Too much pressure, man. You can't be saying that, man. That's too much pressure. That's too much pressure, man. Like I'll tell you one thing though, this build does require gear. It requires the T1 set. And it requires random enchants to really hit those top numbers. But like, you know, I'm building it towards that. I need to go get some more, go get poisons ranked up. I can really feel this lag. I guess, you know, it's the removal of the Q. Wound poisons. Okay, need 40 of those. And then deathweed. The heck? Create all. There we go. What's the main source of damage in the build? The main source of damage is volley. So with this Moonkin build, it's volley. I spam volley for like single targets. I spam volley for like AoE. It's just volley. Are there any good builds centered around crit, fire, ignite that maybe hot streak? I don't have a build, but there are builds out there that does use that. I've seen it in PvP where they use I think they use Scorch, like double Scorch, and then they Pyroblast or something because of hot streak or something. And so with Scorch, you can get like a high crit chance. For PvE, yeah, I guess you'd use like... Yeah, it would work for PvE. I think you'd need like, with that one fire ability, Living Bomb or something. But you'd have to play around with it to see what works. I just seen it in... I've seen it in PvP, that's the thing. Oh, was this done? I just wasn't paying attention. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna need to rank it up again. Oh, this is so... Poisons, man. Just... Yo, I'll give you the gold, just... boost it to 30 or 300. I mean, you know, instead of having to like run back and forth, purchase things. Time is it? It's like 2 p.m. Okay, Essence of Pain. Let's go grab a bunch. Oh, wrong one. Instant poisons.
no, that's a lie that you told yourself. You fear that you'll never meet another so pure. It ain't true, ain't true, ain't true. Nah. So put your arms around me tonight. Let the music lift you up like you've never been so high. Open up your heart to me. Let the music lift you up like you've never been this free. Till you feel the sunrise. Let the music warm your body like the heat.
Life, by the way, you don't need to run out. There's a trainer to your left. What? What the hell are you talking about? The trainer? Let me see. Oh my god, there is a trainer right there. I see him. Yo, thanks for the tip, man. Like, honestly, for all this time, since day one, I had no idea. But he's just, he's just too roguelike, man. Like, he's hiding in the corner. He's all sneaky. He's all sneaky rogues, man. These shady dealers, these sneaky rogues. I didn't even notice him there. What the hell? Oh shit. Okay, I'm grayed out. Let's go. 200. There are levels of poisons. Yeah, man. Gotta level those things up. It's a big deal too. Wound poisons. Just gonna grab a bunch of these. I don't even know how many I need. Deathweed. And then 60. Oh, really? They did? Oh, it's probably because I don't actually see it. Oh, fuck. Let me just... I just want to see that, actually. Settings. Skill up. Let's go take a look at that. There it is. So 228, 228, 231. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's going up by 3 on that one. So. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice, cool. Look at the sidebar. What sidebar? Oh, you talking about this thing? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a good thing. That's a huge plus on my book, because these things are just super annoying to kind of just level up. You're just there, you know, you're just there purchasing, running back and forth. Oh shoot, no, stop. I'm grayed out again. This lag? Yeah, it's lagging. Deathweed, and more of these. Okay. Oh my god, that's expensive. Okay. Oops. Yeah, it's actually leveling up pretty fast. Like it's when I'm paying attention to it, yeah, it looks like it's going up pretty fast. So 250. Deathweed. This one. Okay. 270.
Baby, what you say? I ain't here to conversate, baby.
Oh, it's almost there. 280. Come on. 297. There we go. 300. Gonna get the final rank of poisons though. And I should probably sell stuff. I don't need deadly poisons. I don't need wound. I've literally been using instant poisons 1. This guy's using instant poison 1. Yeah, man, you gotta rank these things up. Alright, that's good enough. I think I can rock with like 10 of these. Alright, I think that's good enough. I'm not gonna fully do it all. This one. And then on to the point on the weapon. And then let's go rank these things up. I'm just gonna buff up myself here. I might need a heal. Anyone has a spreadsheet guide or calculator link, bill, I can only find recommended skills, etc. And it's mostly outdated, I'm afraid. For Frosty Paw, that is. With Frosty Paws, it's pretty much just, you know, Frost brand and cat form, you know, just simple as that. At 271. Oh, even like weapon skills, like they scale up by like 3. That's good. 280, should be 283 next. Yeah, 283. I'm using mixed battle scrolling text, cooldown, death cooldown pulse, whatever. Let me see. Face add-ons. Atlas Loot, Ascension Calculator, Mix, Scrolling Battle Text, Court, SCADA. I have Recount as well. That's pretty much it. Oh, I have Spy, but I'm not using it. Okay, so that's 286. $286. It's not ranking up. Rank up. There we go. 289.
Can you hear my heartbeat fucking kicking?
Oh,
Your eyes
nice.
Cause you best believe that I got something on my sleeve. I walk my talk, no time for wishful thinking. I push up on my toes, you call me sweet thing. I'm breathing down your neck, your body screaming.
Yeah, with the correct random enchants, these critical volley hits should do 1k. You call that DPS? Okay, let's so it's maxed out. Oh, I need some heals. I need some heals and some mana. What do I have? So yeah, so now my gun is fully ranked up. We can probably reset this stuff. Total current fight, DPS, damage. Let's take a look at that. I think that's good. We'll take a look. Oh, I'm already full. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention. So I got all my buffs on, I think. AP increases. It looks good. Oh, I'm missing my battle shout. Let's take a look at the stats. 27 crit, 1100 AP. Everything's pretty low. You guys know I'm rocking with like level 23 gear. Level 23 gear and a bunch of other shit. Let's do this. So I'm gonna buff up myself here and there. Let's just drop this. Let's see how this goes. So 4k on the AoE spread. I messed up that. 2k. Still pretty weak. I'm gonna start blaming my my gear on that. Should be fine for like dungeons. Like we do like AoE pulls and I can just volley, I guess. Let's do like single target. Let's see how bad it's gonna be. So I'm looking at like 2k on like three targets or so. This one's like higher levels, like level 70, or it's level 80. So I'm pretty much missing everything on that. I'm actually gonna open up. Should I open up recount? I'll open up recount later. 17.5. That's actually super low. Usually it's about a 20%. But let's open up that. Back out. Gonna just reset and try this again. In 40 seconds, 30 seconds. Would you say TG with a pet is good? Which is TG with a pet? Well, yeah, why not, right? Like for PvE, you can go for a pet for the AP buff, so like it seems good. Do you know the way life? The way? Do I know the way? Follow me. I know the way. I know the way. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think I messed up. Where's my AP buff? Where's my oh yeah. There we go. Oh shell. Freaking 2-minute duration, man. Seriously. Let's do this. Only on. Oh no! No! I gave you my speed buffs. Oh, I screwed that up. No. Okay. Well, okay, let's do this. How about without these buffs? Let's just do it. Let's just do the difference. Okay, here we go. Volley. Almost 300 ticks. 650 crits. 800, 900. 900 single target DPS. 800, 700. It's falling down. I think it's because I don't have my my exposed weakness buff. So there's this exposed weakness buff again. It pops up. Oh shit. No more mana. I think if I can maintain my mana, I don't have to like stop and just do it and just spam it. Then again, at the same time, like target dummies are a lot different from actual PvE mobs. You don't have rock by I do. It's on it. It's on my staff. Rank 4. Alright. I think I'm gonna do one more test with single target with the buffs, and then another test with the buffs with AoE spread. And I think that's it. I'm just gonna try to heal up here. Now I should probably buy some food instead of waiting for these 50 plus heal ticks. Show me the way. Okay, that's good. I'm just gonna use innervate. Oh no! I use innervate on my totem. Fuck me. Oh my god, I'm screwed. Okay, I use innervate on totem. Nice. Shit. I guess going back to the. Oh, okay, I got innervate. Thanks, bro. Okay, so with buffs, making sure I'm not selecting anyone with buffs. Single target. I'm gonna reset this before I forget. Let's see how well it does. I feel like I'm missing something though. Am I missing something? I feel like I am. I'm missing and I know what I'm missing. I'm missing hunger for blood, so that's 5% damage increase. But for now, you know, I'm not gonna pick it up just yet. Okay, let's do this. So this, and then this. I mean, just spamming volley 800, 900. It's gonna start going down now, I think, because I'm running out of mana. I have no more mana. Exposed weakness just fell off. Not too bad for something like, you know, wearing like level 20 greens. What's my staff? Level 18 staff. Level 23 ring. This thing doesn't do shit. Oh, look at that. I can change it up. Oh. That doesn't do anything though. Am I the only one who doesn't seem to see a down arrow with a spreadsheet? Yeah, apparently, like, I don't know why. Maybe it's because you guys don't have like the correct version of it. Where is it? So it's pretty much like this down arrow, and it goes down. Yeah, apparently a lot of people don't have that. Let's say if you don't see this down arrow, you can still hit these builds with the build list reference. So this drop down menu pretty much just picks up the information from here. So all the builds are just right here. Oh, actually my UI is right here too. I didn't even know that. What's good, single target DPS as a fresh 6 lead thing? 1k plus is good for a fresh 60. I've done a naked cat build that can hit 1k DPS naked. I think it hit like 1.3k naked, like no items, just cat DPS. That's how strong cat is. But yeah, usually 1k is what people want to hit. Wait, so you're trying build that just spams volley? Yeah, man. You know, it's just for those people who just want to be lazy like me, who's lazy and just use volley. Yeah, man, that's my single target. Don't forget, you get 10% haste from ammo pouches and wild quiver for your range. The thing about that, it's range attack. I need spell haste for my volley. so it doesn't really do anything. But like if I do pick up like auto shot and like some other abilities, then yeah, like steady shot, then the pouch would be good. All right, let's buff up myself again. This one, battle shout. Alright, so let's try this again with 3 targets. Reset this. Alright, let's go. But I can't do this alone. Sometimes I just need a light. If I call you on the phone, need you on the other side. So when your tears roll down your pillow like a river. 800. For whatever reason, my volley is critting for 800. It's probably just fully buffed. But you gotta be there for me too. I think that's fine. I think that's fine for now. I mean, like once I get better gear, I'm sure like I can see like better results. Let's see. Also for me, I don't have a down arrow. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it's not showing. Oops, not that down arrow. But yeah, I'll try to figure it out. It's probably some error on my part. But for sure, you know, there's a different tabs. Click on build list reference if you do have that, and then all the builds are just there. I just got 260 and I want to do PvP / start gearing up. Which build do you think are the best / fastest? I did your AoE leveling build and that was good. So and that was so good. Thank you. Hey, glad it worked out for you. For PvP and like grinding, I'd say go for Cat. I probably recommend Cat for a lot of things, just because it's a lot easier for new people and a lot easier for like freshly geared. It's just easy to use in general. You can also use it for PvP because you can stealth, prowl, and pounce with a high burst damage. And then for PvE, you can do a lot of good single target DPS. You can also grind and just like single target grind, so it's all good. Do you have a link for the scrolling battle text and LVUI profile? My profile is right here. So it's under the build list, LVUI profile. Let me just open that up just to double check, because I don't know. So here's the profile. You just copy this text, and what it looked like is this actually. It's pretty clean. It's actually different from what I have. Let me just open up this one, LVUI. I'll give you this one too as well. I'll have it in the same spot. The other one's pretty clean too. Profiles. Share current profile. Did that work? Oops. Nope. Export profile. There we go. So let me just link this one. Let's go profile, and I'll have another profile here. Oops. Boy, you make it look so easy. So this is number 2. So profile 1 and number 2. This is this right here is profile 1. Shown in image. Cause you know the truth hurts, but secrets kill. Can't help thinking that I love it still here. There must be something real. Cause you know the good die young, but so did this, and so it must be better than I think it is. Give me those eyes, it's easy to forgive. And then the scrolling text. Let's see. I do have it. Let's see. If you have the Ascension Discord, go to scenarios or content creator. Let's see. Go to content creator. I think I'll just upload it. I think it's in data. Nope. Interface, add-ons. Here we go. So you just grab the zip file on the content creators. Do you play anything other than Ascension, by the way? I do play retail. I used to play like a lot of like other like MMOs, like Black Desert Online, Neverwinter was it? Neverwinter, I think it's called. Neverwinter Online. What was it? Star Wars? Is that it? Yeah, Star Wars. Looking online. WildStar. I pretty much like whenever there's like a MMO, like I'll play it. I'll either play like the beta, the alpha. I'll play whatever and just like play it, learn it, and then I don't. That's it. I probably play like every single MMO out there, just to an extent. Anyways, I think that's it. BDO is shit. It's a little bit laggy. It can get laggy at sometimes, but that's because like you need some good graphics. You need a good computer. Combat's very fast-paced in the game. I'm like for sure not a lot of people like the art style, but I think the art style is okay. It's like, you know, they try to go for like this Asian style high-end graphic. Alright, let's see here. One more time with the DPS, and I think that's gonna be it. Let me just let me put some hardcore music on for this one. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go WoW PvP music. Let's go WoW PvP music. Let's go with this one. What's this one? Adrenaline boost. Let's see. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Big damage incoming. I got all my buffs. Let's do this.
Still, I'm spreading my disease. So what did all this time? Hell no, I want today. 2 times I'll make it happen. 3 times I'll make it go. Overcome, make it run. Access to make it flow. Now, I'm chasing what I've learned. You won't be blind this time. Getting back.
Alright. That was it, guys. Freaking the volley fucking Moonkins fucking hunter spec, whatever this thing is. The hunterkin. Oh, you guys got questions here. Can HOB be procced off of things other than bleeds? HFB? Hunger for blood? Oh yeah, it has to be bleeds. It has to be bleeds plus. It doesn't have to be your bleeds. It could be like your team, your raid members, your party members. It could be all that. What's this? Let me see. BDO is really fun, time consuming. Yeah, for like BDO, it's super time consuming. Like you need to be playing 24 hours to really maintain a lot of things at the same time. Like, yeah, it's just time consuming, man. Wait, how did you get LV to work? You need 3.3.5. You need the 3.3.5 version. So try to find that. Play this music and you get plus 500 DPS. 100%. Yeah, man, you guys notice my DPS increase? It's just like, it's just music, dude. When you're listening to like PvP music, you just play better. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Maybe next time, I think I'll do like another build. Let me know what type of build you guys want. Like probably a melee DPS. I'm thinking. I don't know. TG, or Hemo Cleave, or single two-hander. Maybe a healer. I think I was talking about healer as well. Like if you guys want to see healer specs, I'll probably do all of this in like the PTR, because I don't want to touch this guy. I want to build this guy to like a proper DPS spec. So I'll probably go into the PTR and just test it there. Melee. So melee DPS seems like what it is. PvP build, please. So like PvE, PvP, TG, melee DPS. It seems like a lot of people want melee DPS. So yeah, maybe I'll do melee DPS. I'll figure it out. We'll see. Thanks for watching, guys.